Bring your rupees, you know what I'm saying?
So for those of you who aren't, just so you know, if you're just listening, right now what you're seeing is a blurry dog and her blurry owner sitting behind her.
I'm kind of retarded.
Hi, you must be new.
In syphilis, the treatment is usually with penicillin.
Cheers. Cheers, buddy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
One, two, three, four.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Greyboys.
Happy birthday, dear Grey.
Oh, they're about to say
They're
it.
not saying it.
They literally were saying it right there.
Birthday to you.
Back it up.
All your friends are birthday to you.
Back it up.
Happy birthday to you.
This is
All your
never-
friends are
This
here
is
to celebrate.
trash.
This is where it starts.
Complete
'Cause
trash.
today
These kids
is
are
your
going
special day. It's your birthday and we're so happy
they're all
for
bad.
you. You're the best and that's the truth. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grace. Happy birthday to you. Celebrate with Tim.
Wow, that was a winded birthday song right there.
Well, there you go, everybody.
Yeah.
It's 2-year anniversary today. Well, not today, but this will be when this episode comes out, it'll be the closest to our 2-year anniversary date that we can get, which is November
Yeah.
21st.
Yeah, it was like right before Thanksgiving
2
2 years
years
ago. And we had like 2 come out at that time. So maybe this is the 2 year.
Yeah, this is 2-year.
Yeah. So yeah.
It'll be a few days before, right?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I guess thank you guys for listening. If you stuck it out this far with us, it's hard to believe it's been 2 years.
It's insane. I wonder if there's anyone who has listened to each one as it came out, like that week.
Maybe like one person. I don't know, if that.
Well, hey, man, happy birthday
Yeah, happy birthday
to us.
to us. You okay there, big guy?
It's just so smooth.
Yeah. It's almost like water.
That's what happens when you get that good shit.
Yeah.
No burn.
Yeah, we didn't we didn't really get anything to celebrate.
No, Jake
Too
drank
much.
all of our alcohol.
Yeah, so what is this? This is pretty much we'll have an episode that comes out on Thanksgiving, but I guess this is probably what most people listen to before their actual Thanksgiving meal and stuff too.
I think the families gather around to play us right before they eat.
I wish somebody
Some
would do that
families
and
watch
record
football.
it too,
Most of them listen to us.
just to see the horror in Grandma's eyes when they start talking about Brody just going deep in your mouth.
See that whore grandma?
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
A whore grandma watching us? Horrified?
Horrified because she's a
whore.
horrific
Whore.
grandma.
Graham whore.
Grower.
The Greyboys. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it does kind of feel like. I know last year it didn't feel like a year.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like
That's
it
true.
feels
It came up so
closer to 2 years. Maybe because this year's felt so long.
It's
The
been
year
weird.
of COVID.
You know what? When we record this today,
Happy birthday, Corona.
happy birthday, Corona.
The first case.
Yeah.
In China.
Yeah. So as we were probably recording our episode a year ago, there was probably around then the first case along with our first birthday.
China.
Jane.
Yeah, we had no idea.
We didn't
It
have
was
any
a
idea.
Different world then.
It was
Good
completely
gosh. So
different.
imagine when we did our 1 year, In like
that's
4
hard to
months,
believe.
the world was done.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Maybe as soon as you, because we had a little candle and we had a piece of bread. What if as soon as we lit that candle, the virus just spread?
I can only hope that's how it happened. Can you imagine?
Just like the butterfly effect of us just having a year for doing this. The world's punishing everybody.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope that's what happened.
We can't prove that it didn't happen.
No, it's literally a 50-50.
Yeah.
It either happened or it didn't.
Yeah, and you don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows.
And that's
They
all.
might know. We could actually probably look up the date of the... But still, we don't know if that's for sure the first confirmed case.
China.
China.
The Kung Flu. China.
Yeah, everybody's over it, man.
Yeah, I think they are. I think people are really tired of Corona.
Yeah.
Like, we all were enjoying it in the beginning.
Yeah, well, at least it was like funny in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because people were like just like hoarding toilet paper.
Do you remember
And
that?
stuff.
You couldn't find paper goods.
Yeah.
People are idiots. Good
Yeah,
God.
they
Remember, and I guess 7 months ago, we were doing our little quarantine videos.
Yeah.
We did like 3
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. That's it. Everything
That
just
seems a
so
long time ago.
That seems longer ago than
the
our
1
1
year.
year.
Yeah. That's weird, man, because we were happy then. Time was flying.
Yeah, now it's just a constant lull. We're just stuck.
I'll tell you, these past few months have gone quicker, though, than when I was legit just at home.
Yeah.
When I wasn't working.
Yeah. We've been busy, been doing stuff, so it's been nice, but it still seems different
Yeah.
at the same time. And then I'm curious to see, this is going to be a weird Thanksgiving for people. Have you ever spent a Thanksgiving by yourself?
No, I mean, I'm going to go to my parents' house, but this will be our first one where we don't have our grandparents there.
Yeah. Like a lot of people are going to spend it by themselves this year.
Well, actually, I have done that. I didn't come home 1 year when I was living in New York. We had a Friendsgiving.
Yeah.
Not on. Was it on? I don't remember if it was on the day or not. No. What? No. Maybe. Anyways, that memory showed up today on my Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
10
weird,
years ago
man.
or something.
Because if you remember, like I spent one by myself before. It was terrible. Because you don't. I mean, that's like a big time for celebration,
Right.
And like food and everything. And a lot of people are going to be spending it by themselves for a multitude of different reasons and
Trying
stuff.
not to
so-
kill their family, their weakened families.
Trying not to kill their family. Maybe they're scared. Maybe they feel like it's the right. I don't know. I mean,
This gnat is really after you.
yeah, I'm trying to get him. I'm trying. It's just become. I'm just trying, Mr. Miyagi him at this point. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely odd, and I hope everybody's doing okay, and everybody doesn't get too sad. If you like, I'm gonna spend Thanksgiving with, I think, my brother or sister for a little bit. But if you're around and you're lonely and you don't have anybody to spend Thanksgiving with, I'd be happy to spend Thanksgiving with anybody listening. I make really good mac and cheese and sausage balls, so no turkey though.
Yeah, I can. I won't be around, but I can vouch for his mac and cheese and his sausage balls. They're really nice.
I think we need to cancel turkey.
Cancel turkey? Mm-hmm. Go on.
I think that it's become just a staple of Thanksgiving. This
Right.
meat, See, your turkey's good,
Thank you.
but most families on Thanksgiving are going to have turkey. I'm not even going to say bad. I'm going to say terrible. It's going to be flavorless, dry.
Well, now here's the thing I would add to that, though, about turkey. I think turkey, like if you try and cook turkey the way you would cook like a chicken, turkey has a funky taste to it. Like it's not. I wouldn't even say gamey. It's more like it's a weird taste. Mm-hmm. But I mean, as you know, recently we've tasted. That's the first time I ever tasted smoked turkey. Mm-hmm. Was when I started doing it for work, and it's delicious.
It's really good.
And brining it keeps it
Yeah.
moist. So it almost doesn't taste like turkey.
No, it doesn't.
It's like a smoky,
I mean, it's almost unfair
Yeah.
to compare that.
But
because it's
fried
different.
turkey too, though. Brined fried turkey, which I did last year.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's
too.
good. Yeah, it's good. But even like
But when you do the just straight up, your
Yeah.
mom gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get
unwraps the
the
turkey.
23-pound bird going, and you can base that bitch all day.
That's not going to penetrate.
It's still gonna get dry. But I think another thing too, Jerry, a lot of families just don't rest their turkey long enough.
Oh yeah, we
They
talked
pull
about
it out,
that before.
pull it out the oven, and the smoke's coming off of it. Man, that thing turkeys do look pretty when they come out the oven. And like, man, we timed this turkey just right. We're pulling out the oven as we're taking the tinfoil off the mac, and then they get their electric knife and then all that juice just pisses out.
Yeah. See, and it's not. That's one thing. Like most turkeys are going to be dry. You could rest it. Maybe that would save some juice.
Oh, it will.
But at the same time, yeah, like most families, you're going to get that turkey. You're going to put some salt and pepper and maybe some oil or butter on the outside on the skin. And that's going to be the complete seasoning for this entire bird. So then a couple people get a little pieces of the skin, and then it's just dry, just white meat slices.
That
I'm
funk
just chewing
taste.
it, just
Yeah.
like it's awful.
Yeah.
And I went through it for the first 20-something years of my life, just eating that, and it was like, man, there's got to be something better,
Yeah, and there is.
just something easier.
Oh, you're saying
I'm
still
saying we
get away
cancel
from
turkey.
versus just do it.
Yeah,
cook it a
because-
better way.
I'd say the majority of turkeys are going to be bad, and yet you can fix it, but it's not going to happen.
Now, what if say you and I were having a Friendsgiving, you wouldn't be upset if I smoked a turkey.
No, because
You'd
it'd be
enjoy it.
really good.
Yeah. So I don't know if I think it
You
shouldn't be.
can keep it.
Huh?
You can keep it, but just the majority of people need to change.
Well, I'm saying maybe we don't cancel turkey. We cancel turkey cooking. Like we cancel
That's too much.
the normal way to cook turkeys.
Yeah, nobody's going to do that.
Maybe
though.
the next stimulus check should just everyone gets a smoker.
We're not getting a stimulus check. We're all going to die.
As long as we make it through Thanksgiving, I'm fine.
Thanksgiving's going to kill everybody. What if a Thanksgiving happens and like 50% of the population dies?
My love for Thanksgiving will multiply exponentially. There's too many people. There's too many freaking people, dude.
That's true. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Corona started out strong. I was like, okay, this might, take out some people. It didn't. It's the mortality rate's too low.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what you want to keep turkey, but like what would be a good alternative as far as a protein?
Just
goes?
a beautiful, nice ham.
Ham. Yeah, ham seems pretty Thanksgiving-like, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes
Yeah,
there's been
festive.
years where we have turkey and ham.
Yeah, I've had ham sometimes too. That's actually a really good. You ever get the glazed ham?
I have.
That's probably
We need to smoke a ham.
that'd be really good. Aren't they? It's already like smoked sometimes, right? Though
Probably honey caress.
hams are weird though because
Hams are an
it's hard to
odd
find a
meat.
raw ham.
A ram.
Yeah, it's hard to find a ram.
Do you think we could find a raw ham?
I mean, we could make one.
We could find a raw pig.
We could probably find a raw ham. We got a butcher guy.
Butcher. Yeah, we got a butcher.
Yeah. Jeremy.
Name's Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I'd like to find a nice raw ham.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm excited though. As much as this Thanksgiving is going to be a bummer, just because you can't enjoy it as much as you. Well, you can,
Yeah.
but there might be consequences, right? So you can have your big I'm sure. I mean, I know there are certain families that have like it's just me and my sister.
Yeah.
Neither of us have kids, or
Yeah.
So it's just always been small. Like all of
Yeah.
our family gatherings have always been small. But I know there are families like you have a lot of siblings, and you have a lot of nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
It could be a big fun thing, but there just might be consequences if you do it.
Yeah, it'll be. Well, that's the thing that pisses me off the most. Is like, at this point, we know, or you should know, or you can know what COVID is and isn't, and like there's people like shaming people for going to spend the holiday with their family for Thanksgiving. Like, it's like, don't do that. Like, you have the choice to do it if you want to.
Like, maybe if Thanksgiving was in February or like March or April,
Yeah, like
when
everything-
we were like still like terrified.
Yeah, nobody knew.
But we know the numbers, so you play the numbers. It's a numbers game at this point.
Yeah, like I'm not going to be around my 80-year-old grandma,
Right.
but I'm going to go hang out with my brother or sister and their kids.
And I don't think your brother could be killed.
That's true. He's got some good genes.
Yeah, I'm going to go hang out with my 87-year-old grandmother and mouth kiss her, I think.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like there's still people that are just on that bandwagon of being like so far to the left. Like, oh, you're leaving your house to go spend family time because you hadn't seen your family much to celebrate a Thanksgiving holiday while I'm sitting here by myself saving the world.
Murderer!
Hey, screw you.
You murderer!
Like, get off of your high horse, you
Yeah.
fucking nerd.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's
Pisses me
always who
off.
it is, though. It's always the fucking nerds trying to take away Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Oh, Columbus raped everybody.
Statistically, people are still dying.
They called them Indians. They're Native Americans, and they were raped and syphilified.
Now, let's cancel Thanksgiving because that's exactly what it means now. That's what it means. It's genocide. It
Everyone
means
that
genocide.
is
And if you
celebrating
celebrate it,
Thanksgiving,
you're a
you're a
genocidal
genocider.
maniac.
You have appropriated.
You probably like Hitler.
I bet you wear a headdress
You
when you
fascist.
do it.
You commie.
Hitler celebrated Thanksgiving, and he was German.
Jesus
Explain that.
Oh my God, I could just pound these people.
Right in the ass.
Right.
Oh, you're
man.
going to celebrate a holiday that annihilated the Native Americans and also kill your grandparents? Oh, good for you.
No.
Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang.
Yeah, that's my
Yang
thought
gang.
process. That's my thought process for it. No, I'm celebrating a thing where you're thankful for people. Like, I've thought about it already. I've even thought about like people I'd like to text that morning to say, "Hey, I'm thankful you're in my life."
Are you going to text me?
Oh, I figured I'd see you. Don't worry. Yeah,
I won't be here that morning.
I'll text you. But yeah, that's what it's become.
Thanks,
Just like Halloween, because that lady was saying it was demonic or whatever. No, I mean maybe that's how it started, the origin, but that's not what it is now.
It didn't even start demonic.
Yeah, it did. Anyway, Thanksgiving, however the origins, now it's just a time for family to come together and be thankful for each other.
And getting political arguments. And what a year it's going to be this year.
Oh my God. I'm actually. Yeah, that's something I have not encountered. I don't talk about that stuff. I'm in you're I don't know how it is for you, but I am not just the minority. I am the single thing that thinks different of as far as politics, religion. So I would just get slaughtered if I started talking about it.
Just a whole slew of people. I'm probably Well, see, it's going to be different without my grandparents there.
You got some more sway.
I'll be a very loud voice this year when it's just the four of us.
You said you were excited to start talking about it.
Yeah. Well, it's just,
Stirring the pot.
I mean, once I don't know, because like there's how you can look at your Facebook memories. There's one that pops up every year around this time, or it's either around Thanksgiving or either it's around Christmas, and I posted a status on Facebook when that used to be a thing you did, and it said like the family starts talking politics, I pull out my cell phone. Now it's like family starts talking politics, my dick gets hard.
I mean, I get what you're saying. If they want to talk about it, it used to be like if they want to talk about it though, I'll talk about it. I'm just not going to bring it up.
I'll probably be bringing it up this year.
Yeah, you're excited to bring it up. You want to instigate it. You want there to be just a commotion.
There is nothing better than when you sit down and you have that beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving dinner. Your belly is filled with so much noodles and cheese.
Noodles?
There's noodles and macaroni. Noodles and cheese and butter and turkey and dressing and beans and a little pumpkin pie, maybe a little pecan pie too. If Dee's does the dessert, she's the pie lady.
Do you have sweet potato casserole?
We don't have. Yeah, we most of the time. But there was a few years ago where my dad was like, "We get too much food. We don't need green beans and butter beans." So we started trimming the fat, things that were left over. But I think we still do sweet potato. But see, I like sweet potato casserole. Little nice marshmallows on top.
You do marshmallows? You got to try my mom's. Anyway, we'll come back to that.
We'll circle back and try and synergize with that.
We'll just I'll get you some.
And then you got that full belly, and the fake. What is it? What's the thing? The fake tryptophan trip kicks in that people always talk about.
Yeah, from the Twikey.
And then you're like, man, how about that election?
Just while everybody's
Called it.
weakened. That's like just a gut punch when everybody's down. Jesus.
I'm on a high though, and then I double my high.
Nobody's gonna want to listen to it then, though. You're not gonna get. I think you should start off with it this year.
Start off.
I think you guys sit down and then as people are like putting food on their plate, then you bring it up.
I could.
That's the way to go.
Well, see, it's a thing that it's more evened out this year though. Not just because my grandparents are gone, but my sister and I have some very similar views this time around. I'm definitely the one out of the family who's more left than the rest on certain things. Mm-hmm. Not that I would say I'm like fully left because Jesus. Calm down.
Yeah.
But just things I care about seem to land more like climate change.
Like that it's actually real.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone in my immediate family goes that far.
Yeah.
I certainly have some family that would argue that it's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I guess our family we'll talk about football and how work's going. That'll be the majority. Yeah, that's probably about it.
And I mean, I'm mostly kidding. I'm not trying to just sit down and ruin Thanksgiving. Like, that's not what makes Thanksgiving my favorite holiday. I like the holiday because, like we were saying, there's the idiots that say, "Oh, well, it's blah blah blah."
Yeah.
To me, the reason Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday is because to me the reason for Thanksgiving is you sit down with people you love and you just have a really good meal. You're not worried about presents and all this crap.
Yeah, presents make things weird sometimes.
You're just there to eat and be together. And that's my favorite thing. I think that's when the best conversations happen.
Yeah.
The love is flowing because your belly's getting full with all this nice food.
Do you guys drink at Thanksgiving? Alcohol?
One of us does a little bit.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
I mean, I took a bottle of wine last time. I don't remember if anyone else partaked.
I'd love to one day just get drunk with my family on Thanksgiving. I think that would be amazing. I don't think it's ever going to happen,
right?
But I think it would be so cool.
Yeah, it'd be rad.
Be really cool. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, Thanksgiving, friends, family, and we actually have a wedding we're going to this weekend.
Yeah, we'll kill some people at the wedding.
The COVID wedding.
Yeah, that's going to be weird. It'll be like, that'll be like the biggest gathering we've been to.
Yeah.
I'm excited,
I'm excited. I don't.
A little peeved at the invitations.
Congratulations, Clint.
Hey, Clint, here's a question. Where the hell do you get off?
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the invitation.
So
it's very sweet of you. It's nice.
We live
appreciate it.
We live in the same home. Mm-hmm. He's known us both basically the same amount of time.
Well, he's known me a little. He's known me longer.
That's why I said basically. you get an invitation that says, Mr. Gerald Kenneth Johnson and guests, you're cordially invited to the wedding of Bloop Bloop and Blop Bleep on this day. I get mine. You're invited, John. Can't bring anybody. Not that you could if you wanted to. Anyways, not that you could score a date.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I'm not even bringing anybody. So,
but you had the option.
I had the. You're right.
They
I had the
believed that
option.
there was a possibility you might be able to scare somebody up to go with you. They were like, "Yeah,
This guy.
we can save a dinner plate on him. We're good."
Save a couple bucks.
So thanks, Clint. Love you, man.
But then, not only that, we went to
went to RSVP.
We went to RSVP, and I was like, John, we need to do this by this date, and I was like, okay, well, I'll do your name first. So I type in his name. It's all done online, and I type in his name, and my name pops up, and your name is nowhere to be found. So I had to click on my name, and then it's my name in like big font and guest, and then you're under that in little tiny
Like
font,
6-point
font. But we couldn't. I couldn't.
I had to confirm through you.
Yeah, you couldn't confirm without me.
I'm your little peon that's following you around.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's really funny, Clint. I don't know what coder you
I
hired.
thought it was hilarious.
It's just, the disrespect is it's a little egregious.
It's pretty rotten of him.
No, it should be a good time, and I definitely don't have any plans of ruining your wedding.
No, it'll be fun. We'll celebrate. Happy for you guys.
I'm gonna celebrate so hard.
I don't think it's a dry wedding, is it? I'm not going.
I mean, I'll go. I'll be wet.
Yeah, that's such an odd thing. A dry wedding.
I've been
Let's just take
to
the
one
fun.
one dry wedding, I think. Yeah.
It's
And
just like nobody. It's like
it's like, oh, you think we actually care about y'all's love?
you want to see you want to come see the ceremony, and then we'll sit around on a dance thing while sober people like dance really weird.
Check your facts, dipshit.
I'm good.
No.
That
No way.
defeats the whole purpose. Is supposed to be a party. Like let's just take away. Let's take away all the facade, all the charades, all the decoration, all the just built the money that's being flown into. You could strip it away of all that. Do people know this? You
money,
can strip all that away.
Take that money, get a good venue,
Yeah.
and spend way more on nicer liquor.
Yeah, that's the only two things you need.
And a DJ.
When you get married by the priest, that really doesn't do anything. It's the only thing that does something is when you sign the papers.
I can vouch for that.
It's like you buy the dress and all. Yeah, you can. It's like you buy all this stuff and it's just silly. It's just
now I won't say get rid of the dress because I think that is kind of that's part of the fun of the ceremony. Like as a heterosexual male, I still find joy in that moment at a wedding when you see the bride come in and whatever the dress is. Like that's a fun moment to me. I appreciate that part of the ceremony. And then the dude's just in a tux or whatever. But I don't think we need to get rid of that. The prices are egregious.
It's sexist.
A wedding dress?
You're bringing out the girl in the wedding dress and then you're giving her away to the guy. I think it's sexist. But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean you're entitled to your opinion for sure. But I mean the dress itself. Yeah. I feel you're speaking more of the giving away.
Just the whole ceremony thing.
But I think the dress is, a bit of a fashionista if you didn't know.
Okay.
But let's keep the dress. Ceremony, I don't think, I think the invitation should be you're invited to the reception of Bleep and Bloop. If you want to go to the ceremony, here's the time and place.
Yeah.
Like you should focus on the reception.
I think that's the main thing. You just want to have a big party where everybody has fun,
Yeah.
and then the reason you're having it is because these people are happy together,
Are
and
combining their lives.
and you're happy for them.
Yeah. And if you want to go to the ceremony, like there are there are people I'd want to go to the ceremony just to say that I went and I saw it happen.
yeah,
But yeah, I think wedding ceremonies and turkeys should be canceled for the most part.
I think so. 100%. Yeah,
What if you had turkey at a wedding?
I'd kill myself.
A dry turkey at a dry wedding?
That is that is the lowest of the low. Dude, you just need to be that whole fine, let's do that. Let's take it and okay, I don't want to
You can go there if you want. It's your
No,
podcast.
I was gonna do no. But I will say
get kinda
you lot those people in the church with their turkey and
You're
their
not
ceremony.
burning a church down
and then
in
you
the
burn it.
ceremony.
I was gonna go way worse than that.
They were gonna get raped,
Shot.
shot in the church, and then you burn it to the ground. So you're saying this is a historically black church?
No.
Jesus Christ!
There's
you're saying
there's a special place in hell
You're saying
for
these
people
people
that have
deserve to
dry
get-
turkey at a dry wedding.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you should invoke the name of Dylan Roof.
We let him out on these special occasions.
He's the worst wedding guest you could have.
He's close to it.
Who's worse, you think?
Who was killed? Well, probably that. Who's probably that Las Vegas shooter. He was pretty accurate.
I have a picture of him with his head blown out when they killed him. Or when he killed himself,
That's
right?
really, I don't know.
I can show you later.
Gross. Oh, speaking of that, did you see that thing today? And I did confirm it, but it was on Instagram. But I did confirm it with other studies. But the guys that post more selfies on social media are more likely to have psychopathic tendencies.
I believe that.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it's not hard to believe, but there's actually proof behind it now. Ohio State did a study or something.
I wish you would have said any other state.
Why? Ohio State's a good school. Ohio's a bad. Yeah, Ohio
I'm
sucks.
not a fan of Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio sucks, but Ohio State's a good school.
I know
It's the one shining diamond in Ohio.
a few people from Ohio that I like, that I know are from Ohio.
I don't even know that many people from Ohio.
Matt/Maddie
Yeah,
and Ben.
yeah. I don't think I even know anybody from Ohio. Because I don't want to know anybody from Ohio.
Ohio is for Danny Glovers.
Did you just come up with that or no? You need to make a meme out of that. That would actually be really good.
Getting too old for this shit.
How could you morph that? You just put like Danny Glover's face in the shape of Ohio?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw Danny Glover? He's alive.
He's definitely
I know for a
alive.
fact he's still
I
alive.
feel like he did a bit role in something. Yeah, it's been a while. I can't think of anything.
Would you rather be
What a
Danny
cool
Glover
guy.
or Mel Gibson?
You know, I love a good comeback story. It's got to be Mel Gibson. Danny,
Did he
that's
come
close
back?
to. Well, yeah, he was totally canceled after his anti-Semitic drunken rant that leaked, and then now he's back to being Hollywood's little golden boy. Whatever he does, so like, oh, you directed The Beaver with Jodie Foster. Good for you. Oh,
When he
Hacksaw Ridge. Wow.
he's still doing stuff?
Oh yeah, brother. Comeback story.
Stem cells.
But Danny Glover's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, speaking of Danny Glover and Mel Gibson, people are like, oh, is it? Or no, that's yeah. I'm mixing up two things because they're in Lethal
you thinking
Weapon.
a duo? You thinking a different duo?
No, they're in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
But see, I was getting ahead of myself thinking about Die Hard.
That's not Mel Gibson.
No, that's Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis and who else?
I mean, Alan Rickman was the bad guy.
Oh, well, that's not.
But it's not a
partners.
duo. Yeah,
Who's the best duo?
I was just getting ahead of myself. Who's the best duo in a movie? What's the best movie duo?
Best movie duo. There's so many options. Here, I'm gonna pull up some stuff too while you think about
Are you going to
it.
pull up a list of the best movie duos?
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
start.
yeah,
You
okay.
think about
All right,
it.
I'll name. I'll just start naming some. Certainly, what is it? Murtaugh and whatever Danny Glover and Mel Gibson are. They're good. Napoleon and Pedro, Blues Brothers. Obviously, they're going to be up there. Han and Chewie.
I think they are on this.
Lilo and Stitch. Marley and Me. Terms of Endearment. Sophie and Her Choice. That was a good duo.
Who's Sophie and Her Choice?
Frodo and Sam.
That's got to be up there, right? That's a good one. You haven't said a lot of these. You had said some though.
Which ones have I gotten right that are on there?
Number one. Here, I'll bring it over.
Did I say number
I
one?
mean, obviously, this is just one. Yeah, you did. Say
Kirk and
number one.
Spock. How was it? Han and Chewie.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be. Hang on, I want to look at some of these. I want to keep
Okay.
naming some. How many have I named?
Probably close to at least a third, maybe a half.
I named Han. Who was it? Han and Chewie.
That's number
Then
one.
Murtaugh
Yeah.
and
They were like 9 or 10 or something. on
what
this.
else did I get right? I mean, is it too
You
biased?
did say this one's really
Oh,
good.
Doc and Marty. Yeah, I looked. Is it too biased to say Daniel Plainview and his son and his partner HW?
Yeah.
Is it?
It
Okay.
is. They aren't on here, but that is a good
That's
duo.
that is. I mean, them in any movie. No, there they are, right there.
Oh. As I say.
What
Yeah,
else we
they're
got?
really good.
All right, what else we got? Batman and Robin. I mean,
obviously.
okay. Elwood, yeah, Blues Brothers. Name that
Blues
one.
Brothers, Thelma and Louise.
Thelma and Louise,
Yeah.
classic. Brad Pitt's debut role. Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah,
That's
should have
pretty
thought of that.
good.
Well, oh, Andy and Red. Roger Deakins shot this.
That's Roger Deakins.
Roger Deakins shot. Hey, hang on. Roger Deakins shot The Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
Riggs, that's the name I couldn't think of.
Riggs.
Bonnie
Riggs
and Clyde.
Riggs is a good name.
Tim Riggins. Peter Clavin.
What is
and
this?
Sidney
I don't even
Pfeiffer.
know what this
That's
is.
Jason Segel and Paul Rudd. That's a funny movie. I wouldn't say.
Well,
they
yeah, I was
would
going to say,
make
are
this
they a
list.
duo?
I mean, what about Timon and Pumbaa? Are they on here?
No.
But the guys from I Love You Man are,
Yeah, that's a good movie.
and Timon and
but
Pumbaa are not.
I didn't make. This one's pretty good.
Woody and Buzz. Yeah, that's incredible. They should be higher than 17.
I agree.
That's pretty good. Have you ever seen Leon the? Oh, dude, you should.
I don't
watch
think.
that. You should
I don't
check
think
that.
so. What was the
Um,
movie with Andre the Butcher?
Andre the Giant?
No, the one with.
yeah. Andre the Butcher with Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Every time somebody says Leon the Professional, I think of Andre
Leon
the Butcher.
Andre the Butcher. So we watched that movie. Ron Jeremy, who is fallen on hard times,
He's not doing.
he played a murderer, a butcher.
Good. Yeah.
Fast forward, we watched that and we would just rent shitty B movies
Mm-hmm.
from Movie Gallery in high school. Fast forward a few years, I'm in film school, almost about to graduate, a few months from graduating, in a advanced sound class. All of a sudden, there he is. There's Ron Jeremy as Andre the Butcher. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And my professor's like, so this is a movie I worked on. He did sound for Andre the Butcher.
That's cool that he did that. It's not a very good movie.
Do you think it was hard to mic Ron Jeremy's big penis?
Like that was when he killed people. It was actually just his wiener like
was
going
butchering.
around in his pants, like hitting his leg.
Damn it.
That's pretty good.
Tyler Durden, the narrator from Fight Club.
They're a duo.
Yeah,
I'd say that.
I should have thought of that. Hang on,
I couldn't have thought of that.
are we going up or down? Why is the list going the
Cheech
wrong
and
way?
Chong.
Cheech
Well,
and Chong
I
are-
started at the bottom. I went all the way down
you went
to
to
the bottom.
number one.
Yeah, I went down to the bottom.
So what did we not see? Go to number one. Han and Chewie.
Juan and Chewie.
Are R2 and C-3PO on here?
No. Oh, that's everything.
Oh, we read them all?
Yeah.
What was number 2?
Right there, Kirk and Spock.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty decent list. I think
Harry
the
and
I Love
Lloyd.
You Man, I would say maybe making an honorable mention.
Yeah.
What about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
Is that I've never seen it.
Maybe
let's see
someone
what
like
this one
you
says.
wrote this article.
So they have that at number 2.
Batman and Robin. I mean that's a whole zeitgeist of it.
Bonnie and
Bonnie and
Clyde.
Clyde.
Yeah, I mean
Bonnie-
Cheech and Chong,
Woody, and Buzz.
Woody, Chewbacca, Han, Danny Zuko.
Okay.
Are they a duo though? That's
No,
more of
they're
a
not.
couple.
Yeah, that who okay, keep going.
I mean, I get. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
mean,
good. I'm
you
fine
don't
with that.
but whenever you think of Ferris Bueller, you don't really think of it as a duo thing. Oh, that's pretty good. Vincent
Yeah.
Vega and Jules. That's
Look at
always
him.
yeah. He
Look at
kind
that
of
hair.
like you.
Look at his hair.
That's kind of like us. Honestly, now that you shaved your beard,
Yeah.
that's kind of like us.
You need to just grow your hair out.
Yeah.
'Cause
Grow
you,
my
yeah,
hair,
you got
sha-
the same.
Yeah, that's us, dude. We should.
You
We
got to
should
shave your chin though.
next Halloween.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And by the way, I won't do blackface. Calm down. I'll just wear the clothes. Frodo and Sam. There we go.
Yeah.
That
Mm-hmm.
that should be higher. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
I love the. I know how we're just saying
Glad it
that
just
should be
went
higher.
up.
That's pretty good. The people just listening are like, what the hell are y'all talking about? So go up. Oh,
There
there's
you
Butch
go.
Cassidy. Go up, so we can explain. When we go up,
Go up to where?
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb
Was
and
one of
Dumber.
them. Was number 12 on this list. Number 13 was Agent J and Agent K from Men in Black. Will Smith, Tommy Lee. Next one down. Jack
That's
Dawson
no.
and Rose.
That's not a
That's
duo.
another. Yeah,
That's
it's
not a
weird.
duo.
I mean, I
I
guess
don't-
it's technically.
I mean, I guess
'cause it's
maybe
two,
we're being sexist.
But I
now.
think no, we were excited to see Bonnie.
But
I mean, Thelma and Louise.
I think if you have a romantic
a
involvement,
romance.
a romance, you can't
No,
be
a romance.
a romance. You can't be a duo.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's just me though. But
Butch
then
Cass-
Bonnie and Clyde, we didn't say anything with that. We just accepted that.
But they were criminals.
They killed people.
Yeah. I think the crime eliminates it. You become a duo then.
Yeah.
Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. Hell yeah, brother.
So maybe it's based on you have to do certain activities together,
be a
not just
duo.
sex.
Yeah, if the reason you're a 1-2 punch is because you're attracted to each other, if that's the
Yeah.
basis.
That's weird.
Detective
Okay,
James Carter
no.
and Yang Lee from what was it? Rush Hour. That's pretty. Wow. Okay. I mean, what happened? So this is Molly Jensen and Sam Wheat from Ghost. Patrick Swayze.
He's
Rip
dead.
in peace. Can you be a duo if you're a couple but one of you's dead in real life?
No.
What about if you're dead in the movie?
No, I'm not with this one either.
That was a sensual scene though. Go up.
I mean, it looks pretty sensual.
Have you ever seen Ghost?
Not the whole thing. That's Whoopi Goldberg, right?
Yeah, she's in it.
Yeah.
Kermit and
No.
Miss Piggy.
No.
They
No.
get into hijinks though.
No.
Okay. No.
No.
What? I mean, Due Date's a moderately
I've
funny
never saw
movie,
it.
but to put them on the ultimate duo,
Yeah, that's
list?
stupid. Okay.
Spock
That's
and
fine. But that's below this. You can't. I mean, people. I don't know.
we should make our own. But not on right now. But we should sit down and make our own list. And no, I mean, can we agree? Number one is Daniel Plainview and his son and his
No,
partner
we
HW.
No.
But it's his son and his partner.
If we're gonna get,
HW.
no. I like the Fight Club one a lot.
Well, you need to watch Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I guess. Yeah. I should. We're a duo.
Maybe we could make the list one day. Maybe we'll
That'd be
be one of the
pretty cool.
20 most iconic duos to ever grace our movie screens.
I'll tell you who could be on here is Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
They're
They're
a
an
duo.
iconic duo.
Well, they're so intertwined too. Like you can't have one without the other.
Yeah,
at
you
this
feel
point.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Check out that shirt.
That's so stupid.
Well, hang on. Look up the definition of a duo. Let's see if we're being
Okay.
a little sassy about not letting couples be duos. Let's see what Webster says or dictionary.com.
You think there is like a duo definition? Let's see. That's very vague.
A duo. A pair of
A
people
duet.
or things, especially in music or entertainment.
That-
Music, a duet.
Ah,
Ask if couples can be duos.
it's gonna say yes.
So,
I don't
I
wanna-
mean, if the internet says it, it's true.
But they're not. They don't know what we're asking though.
Right.
They don't know what we really mean in a heart.
Yeah, because you think of it more as like a partnership, and then how that partnership plays, but not partnership in terms of relationship. Partnership in terms of two people who share a common goal.
And they are banging each other.
Right.
Well, I guess they could bang each other.
They
just That's
could.
not the basis of
Right.
it.
That's a tangent,
Yeah,
because I don't want us to be kicked out either of the conversation.
that's true. Very good point there.
Yeah.
It'd make things easier
What?
if we were just a couple.
Would it?
Probably.
Then we go from doing a podcast, shooting videos, working together. Now we're sleeping in the same bed too.
Then we wouldn't be so lonely though.
Yeah, man, we try it out.
Try it out. Try it out.
Try it out, guy.
Piss on me, beat me. What if you got into an encounter and that was the first thing that they wanted you to do?
Was piss on him, then beat him?
Yeah. Girl of your dreams. Everything you've ever wanted. Lily Collins.
Lily Collins?
Yeah.
I couldn't punch that perfect face.
Did you piss on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Man. Yeah, she's something, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd like to be a duo with her. She's engaged, though.
You wouldn't be a duo then.
We'd start out robbing
You'd be a
bank.
couple.
We'd start out...
We should separate. Let's have a couples and let's have duos.
Okay, fine.
Please.
I'd like to be a couple with her.
Okay.
Would we? Do you think we'd be Hollywood's best couple?
Hollywood's best couple?
Who would be better? Now that Brad and Ange are no longer together.
I don't even. Who's a couple? I don't know. I
So
didn't
then
even
why'd
know
you-
I didn't
why'd
even
you-
know they weren't together.
Why'd you even have to think about it then? Why wouldn't you just say, yeah, hell yeah, brother?
Who's Ryan Gosling's with Eva Mendes?
You got a point there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're going to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not beating her.
Yeah. Man, talk about two gene pools combining.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, dude.
Are they having babies?
I think they got kids.
They do?
Look it up. I bet that's a pretty little baby. And I mean that very sexually. Right?
Yeah.
Can I see?
Yeah, they have 2 daughters.
Let me see. Daughters, even? How old are they? 18?
6 and 4.
Close enough.
This is what we're looking at. Hollywood news.
Yeah, it's a cute kid. Look, click on the one with right there.
That's not their kid.
No,
though.
right? No, I know. I'm talking.
This?
No. Not the
This?
one with, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cute kid.
It's like a normal kid. Oh man, it's such a good movie. Place Beyond the Pond.
Yeah, it's an incredible movie.
Oh,
How old is the
God.
oldest yet? 6?
6, yeah. 6.
So 2032. We'll have to circle back and see what that kid looks like.
Yeah.
What that adult looks like.
God, this movie though.
Yeah, it's a sleeper. God, look at that face though.
What?
Oh my God. Both their faces.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean,
Whose face you like better?
hers. Look
Yeah,
at it.
I guess that's easy. Yeah, unfortunately, we hadn't really hit on many 2-year anniversary stuff, but I did have a couple the other haikus that I didn't get to in the
For Spooktober?
for the 100th.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I think they're pretty fitting. There's just two of them. So, yelling and screaming, God said no mask on my face. Kieran is now dead.
Yelling and screaming.
She's yelling and screaming.
She's yelling
God,
and screaming. God said no mask on
Yeah.
my face. Karen is now dead.
Yeah,
Let me try and interpret it and tell me if I'm close. Because that one's obscure, Jerry.
yeah.
Yelling and screaming. So this is all from Karen's perspective. Karen didn't want to wear a
Exactly,
mask.
yeah.
She got sick. She's dead.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
you. Just had I had to think through it. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because you hear a haiku, a lot of times they don't really make a lot of
Right.
sense. But
It's disconnected. And
Yeah.
that felt disconnected until I sat there and interpreted it. And you know what? Well, I'll tell you after you read this one.
All right, so this one's a oldie, and I meant to say it on the 100. But for most in this world, the blue icy reigns supreme. John is very sad.
I mean, what I don't know if I'd say I was very sad.
You were angry.
It's more,
discombobulated.
you know, that short amount of time where Newton was the person on Earth that understood
Fig Newton?
gravity the most.
Avity. Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Okay. Cool.
But to piggyback off of your haikus, which were beautiful, by the way, I
Thanks.
really like that Karen one. That's deep, and that took some digging. And Jerry, the reason I was able to look at it that way, I recently paid $14 for an annual subscription to Posey, which gives me a daily poem to read. I've been reading a lot of poetry lately,
Okay.
and it's an exciting part of my day now. I've read a lot of cool poems, and you don't have to just read one a day. You can read as many as you want.
Sponsor?
It sounds like it, but it's fun.
So what is this? Why'd
It's
you
an app.
have to pay $14?
Well, you didn't have to, but to get like more stuff, and I was like $14. I mean, what? Okay,
$14 a year?
Yeah.
Or just once?
a year. Like, okay. Ooh, hope I can pay rent this month.
Money bags. So what? You get like one poem a day, or now
Well, you
have
get one day. You get like no. Like it's an app that's full of poetry from that's spanning time and space.
Yeah.
There's alien poetry.
The path not taken.
Right. It's on there.
Sure it is.
But it just, like, you get a little notification like, oh, here's your poem for the day. And everyone gets their little poem for the day. You can read it, and then you can read, like, an about the poem, about the author. And a lot of it I don't get.
Yeah.
That's the thing about poetry.
Yeah. It's hard to and yeah, when we were growing up, like when we'd have it in school, like an English class or something, we'd try to dissect, and I was like, man, I still don't really
And
see
you,
it.
like, a lot, especially, like, then you'd latch onto one line. And be like,
what
oh,
does
they
this
said,
line
they
mean?
said happy times. They're really happy. Meanwhile, they're like, the happy times are gone.
Yeah.
Bleeding heart.
Yeah, it is so obscure. You're talking about even like for the path not taken. Doesn't it means something completely different even than what people thought it meant.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
it's
And
like-
I didn't even know what it meant in the beginning.
And I feel like how you interpret it is what makes all the difference.
That's the big thing. Like people latch on to like to there has to be one meaning to something. I don't think that's true. Like as far as music or poetry or whatever it is, it's how it, or even a movie. Like there may be like here's what the person's thinking at the time when they do it and what they're trying to convey, but it's open to interpretation, I think, and it's how it makes you feel.
Well, that's art.
Yeah. Yeah, it's how it makes you feel. And as long as it makes you feel something or like it has an impact, then that's the whole purpose, I think.
Well, I think that's a big problem with a lot of stuff nowadays is people need everything buttoned up. Especially, I'm speaking, most of my anger and happiness comes from movies. People want everything to be in a nice little bow.
Black and white.
Yeah.
You know where it is? It's
What?
in the gray.
Greyboys.
That's why we're the Greyboys.
Every Thursday at noon. It's like the worst place to do an ad on the podcast. Listen to us.
Yeah. I know. While you're listening to us, listen to
Please
us.
listen. Now that you're, an hour, 50-something minutes in. Yeah.
No, but that's a common
Happy endings,
common
too.
thing. Happy
Get
endings?
out of here with that. Why don't every movie does, every story need a happy ending? That's why Seven's one of the best movies ever made.
People like happy endings.
People love happy endings because their lives are so shitty,
Yep.
and they want to turn their brains off. They don't want to deal with, oh man, but what about, well, what?
They just
Get
aren't-
outta here.
Yeah, I get it. You just aren't
I don't
thinking.
get
You
it.
want it to be nice. You want to feel good. But at the same, you want just a different type of ending, like a realistic ending that isn't always happy. Or you want something that sad so you can think about it and kind of dissect it and think like, why did this happen? Like, what did everything? Like, say the character was trying to do everything right. They were trying to change, and yet still, it's a sad ending. Well, that's life. Guy.
It's like,
So just get used to it, analyze it, try to get better from it. You know.
well, see, I don't need a certain type of ending. Give me, well, I guess if you want to call obscure a certain type of ending.
Yeah.
And obviously it doesn't work for every movie. Like, I get that. I'm not saying that
Everything
we
has
should,
its place.
We shouldn't sit down and watch, like, whatever. I mean, whatever rom-com or a little comedy,
Yeah.
and then the ending comes, we're like, what?
Yeah.
What is it all? No,
not
I
gonna
get
make
it. That needs to
sense.
be tied up. But certain movies, stories, just give me an obscure ending to where there's a possibility of different lanes that could have happened.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like that, I agree with that. Like most of the stories I'm drawn to, I feel the most like in tune with is something that makes you question things. It makes you think about it.
Yeah.
And in the end, you're like, man, like what just like how did all this play together? Like how did this, like what even happened? How is it? Where do you go from here? And like I like just the questioning of things. Like I don't like everything where it's like all, like you said, like all just bundled up into one thing. It makes it so boring.
Yeah.
And unrealistic at the same time.
And tell me I'm wrong here.
Tell me I'm wrong. tell me I'm wrong.
I think we're like human nature is you're super, super selfish. You can't
Yeah.
help it. That's human nature because you had to be to survive back in
Yeah.
the day. So I think we always try and shove ourselves into movies. Like, who do I relate with? That's why we need the everyman in the movie. The hero needs to be an everyman that someone could see themselves happen to be. Blah, blah, blah. But we try and shove ourselves into it. Now, if you tie up things in a super, super neat bow, I would make the argument you're now eliminating a lot of people of being like, well, that's not how it would work out for me. But if you leave an obscure ending, way more people can be like, well, this could have happened. You make your
Yeah.
own interpretation. Now you got people arguing about how it ended. What happened once the credits rolled? What happened after that? It's just the way to go, dude.
That's definitely the way to go. And again, that's more.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's also more real life too, though. Like that's the whole thing about it. Like maybe you can relate to a character or something, or if you're not really thinking about it, like the everyday person, you just relate to this character. Oh, I can see them. Oh, it's a happy ending. I'm happy. Everything's all great. I'm not questioning anything. I'm not thinking about anything. What is that?
Yeah.
Like I'd rather question stuff and like be confused or sad sometimes than never question anything and just be happy. That makes no sense to me. That's stupid. You would?
Well, now I was with you until you said just be happy. Am I happy all the time?
No. But it's the whole thing. I'm saying the people that see things in such black and white are usually.
Okay. So I was saying,
in
if
my
there's an
opinion-
option for me to just be happy all the time, I'd like that door, please.
Yeah, I mean it is. You're gonna have to change your mind a lot. We're gonna have to brainwash you. But yeah, it's possible.
It's not possible.
It can be more possible.
If there was a
than it is now.
genie, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean nobody's gonna be happy all the
No.
time, but yeah. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta assume they're happy all the time. They wake up next
No,
to
they're
each
not.
other.
No, they're not. They fight. They argue. They question
fart?
things. Their kids piss them off. They fart. Yeah, they poop their
Why
pants.
is that one Asian?
I don't. That's a good question.
It's the
Really
the,
good
the, the
question.
line is Eva Mendes. Click on that one again. Not okay. La La Land
Trying to get
lead
just a bigger.
Ryan Gosling. But go back.
Go back to what?
Did they adopt one of them? Click on her. The one
They
we
said
were
they may have, but they said they had 2 of their own.
Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling's daughters are so grown up. I should
Okay,
say
this
are
is
so
stupid.
Asian.
I don't even.
Are
I
so
don't-
Asian.
So Asian. Do math.
Crazy Rich Asians. Talk about a shit movie.
I didn't see it.
Oh my god.
Was that the one with
It's the one with the Crazy Rich Asians.
James Franco and he had like teeth? Like
Spring Breakers?
No, I didn't see that either.
Those are two such different movies.
I didn't see either one, so I don't know.
Is that the one where they're in space and the computer turns on them? Crazy Rich Asians, right? Where they're in space and how the computer gets his brain messed up.
Yeah.
That's that Crazy Rich Asians?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean 2001: A Space Odyssey,
That's close.
which you haven't seen yet,
Yeah.
which is very egregious still.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to be like, hey, man, can we watch it today?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. One day.
You just don't care.
I do care.
You don't
Just-
care
I do.
about
I watch it
nothing.
for your birthday. you ain't care about nothing.
I don't care about nothing. Hey, man.
All right, let's tell people about the we ordered the
Tell 'em
shirt.
they suck. Oh,
We got the shirt order in. They should
shorter.
be shorter. They should be here in the next
6 to 7
2
weeks.
It's not
2 weeks?
It's not. It did not say it's before December. They'll be here. Did you just say 6 weeks?
6 to 7.
No, it said before like November 29th or something.
Debatable. It's somewhere between 2 and 7 weeks. Right?
Oh.
So in 9 weeks, we'll have the shirt.
I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
2 years? That's all you can
Yeah.
handle? 2 years. 2-year limit on this show. Hope you enjoyed it. We're keeping all the friggin' shirts and your money, asshole. This was all a 2-year long con.
So
We lose money every month to steal a little bit of it back right at the end. You dweebs.
yeah. But it's more the principle at that point, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, we
We had to create our own stimulus check.
yeah.
We didn't order the shirts.
They don't exist. They
We
never
photoshopped a
exist.
dumbass picture and sold it to you idiots.
You're never gonna get them, and you're never gonna get us.
Oh, Johnny and Clyde.
That doesn't go together.
Johnny and
Chemical,
Ken.
chemical, and
I don't want to be on the lam with a wrestler.
genical.
The guys. Yeah, I mean, from the start, we said we were at large. It was foreshadowing. This has been the greatest long con of all time.
And
We told you
we didn't even
from day one.
We didn't even do anything that bad.
From day one. And we stole a few $100.
We're on the lamb. We're the duo now.
God, it has all come together. I
Yeah.
wish we could just rip the green screen down that this fake studio is that we show up in every day.
Yeah, that's so nice and tailored. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, but anyways, thanks for the cheddar cheese, nerds.
All right, don't worry. You'll have your shirt soon. Don't worry about it. We'll get them to you. You'll have it in the next couple weeks, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? Where are we? Who am I?
This reminds me that, like, how we're like back and forth, like, oh, are we thieves?
Yeah.
Are we not? Is it like is this real?
Mm-hmm.
This totally reminds me of Crazy Rich Asians.
James Franco?
When James Franco comes in and he's like, man, what are y'all, crazy Asians? It's like, y'all are some crazy rich Asians up in this bitch. And that's on God. And then Selena Gomez is like, I'm Mexican. And he's like, I don't know. Crazy rich Asian motherfucker.
She's Asian?
She's Mexican. She's Hispanic. I don't know if she's Mexican.
She's trying to play an Asian, though?
No. Well, yeah, in this movie, she did Asian face. China.
China.
She had the Kung Flu. James Franco comes in. He's like, what is this, spring break? Crazy Asian, you rich little piece of shit.
Are they at Stanford, too?
Yeah, they're it was harder for them to get in, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But since they were crazy rich, they just bought their way in. Selena Gomez.
Oh,
is
yeah,
there.
you donate like a parish to the school.
A parish, yeah.
Stables. What does
Selena
school say?
Gomez.
Library.
And,
Biblioteca.
Vanessa Hudgens. They're the main Asians.
Is this, you're just trying to pull Spring Breakers and put it into Crazy Rich Asians at this point? I assume that's what you're doing.
China.
Taylor Swift was in it too, right?
And which one?
Spring Breakers?
I don't think so. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I don't know. I have no. I don't know.
She
anything
was
about it.
now Taylor Swift was my favorite Asian from Crazy Rich Asians.
She kind of looks Asian.
She looks more like a cat.
Which kind of looks Asian.
Wow. Now
Right?
we're canceled. Cats look Asian, or Asians look like cats.
First one.
Tread lightly.
First one. What was around first? I don't know.
Cats are Asians?
Yeah.
Cats, probably.
I don't know.
China.
All right. We also, hopefully, should we tell them about the Friendsgiving thing?
It'll come out at some point.
Yeah. We'll have.
We can't promise you a date.
Yeah, we'll have a Friendsgiving short that we're working on now. We filmed about half of it already. Hoping it'll be out before Thanksgiving. Been really busy.
This week is kicking my ass.
These holidays, man, it's like fun, but there's like so much happening.
Yeah.
It's like because not only is there work and stuff, but then there's like stuff every weekend now, and it's just
You got assholes getting married, and like that's gonna last.
Anyway, we think it's gonna be a funny short. It's gonna be about Thanksgiving, obviously. So just be on the lookout for that. And your shirts, you'll have your stupid shirt soon. Don't worry about it.
You got anything else?
No.
All right, I know my first shout out is probably actually it's a double shout out to my new favorite duo. This episode, I was introduced to the best duo there's ever been.
Who?
You and this Nat have been battling.
He's still alive. He won. He won.
Shouts out to that Nat, and shouts out to you, man.
Where does he even come from?
I don't know.
I'll kill him later. I'm probably not going to kill him. I don't really want to kill him.
No, but seriously, shouts out you, man. Thanks. Couldn't do without you.
Duo.
Shouts out duos. Shouts out Han and Chewie especially.
Yeah.
And shouts out to Daniel Plainview and his son and his partner HW.
Okay.
They traveled across.
Hey,
They
Chris,
traveled
with their bigs.
They traveled across half this great state to be here tonight.
It's magnetic.
These magnetic oil fields it's magnetic.
Shouts out Asians, especially the ones that are
Sure
crazy
racist.
and rich. Do you think it meant crazy rich or crazy, rich?
No, crazy.
They're insane.
Rich Asians.
Shouts out Selena Gomez. Stay China.
All right.
Shouts out to 2 years.
Shouts out to 2 years. Yeah. Shouts out to you.
Thanks,
Cheers.
man. Oh, cheers to you, buddy. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Shouts out to Clint.
Well,
Hope you have a happy life.
sounded sincere.
Just jealous.
Way to find happiness, you idiot.
Shouts out to Thanksgiving, however you may celebrate it. Just remember to think about be thankful for what you have. I know it's sometimes easy to think of the bad things and what you don't have, but it's a time to kind of reflect on that. Shouts out to canceling turkey for Thanksgiving. That seems ridiculous to me. I don't know, what else are we talking? Shouts out to
Wedding receptions.
no, the opposite. Well, wedding receptions, not the ceremony though.
Right.
Definitely not that.
Yeah.
And shouts out to guys that don't take a lot of selfies and post them because you're probably not a psychopath, and that's probably a good thing.
But also, counterpoint, Your Honor, shouts out to psychopaths. Keep things interesting.
You're right. There'd be a lot less shows on Netflix if there were not psychopaths.
Shouts
So you're
out.
right. You're right. We need psychopaths.
We need them. We need both. We need balance.
Yeah, we actually do need it.
Balanced.
Then life would be.
As all things should be.
And then shouts out to the people that see life in the gray. We're there with you. We're the Greyboys. And we'll be here with you every week, bringing you the hot news from around the world. It's not just black and white. We're not putting you in a box. We're not putting ourselves in the box. We're together.
Send us pictures of your box. Someone we forgot to or a show. You mentioned Netflix shows. Shouts out to Emily in Paris, our new favorite show.
Okay.
You secretly love it so much.
It's fine.
It's so good.
All right.
Shouts out Lily Collins.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. It's been 2 years. We really do appreciate it. We hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Again, we'll obviously have one out on Thanksgiving, but if you don't hear it before then, hope you have wonderful meal, wonderful time with family, friends, however you may celebrate it. I just hope you're all right.
I also hope you're exactly all right. Here's the 2 years, man. Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for listening to 2 years, and I think we probably got another 6 months in us. So thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.